just a normal technical
home, they were back.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Part of the educational cloud, we have about 2,000 educational facilities connected to the cloud. This includes universities, K-12 vocational schools, and colleges. Then we have so-called school-computer ratio that is reduced up to 18 to 1. So we have nowadays for 18 students, we have 1 PC. In our educational, we have trained about 70% of all teachers in various curriculums that brochure informational material. Thank you. Sorry. No, you can do something. This is on the child, this is on iPad. These are the simulations. This is the virtual reality. You can move around and then you can go to the next one, the next one. And now I talk about this. So you can play and a little play, and you can look at the screen and listen. So there are seven. Yeah, but it's you're showing in one. Yes. How do I turn on the screen? I don't know. Can we turn next page? You need yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go tomorrow.
We have time in the afternoon. We are meeting, if it is possible, at such a short notice. We are meeting temples.
Our project Tempus has, in a way, this technically is in 2 parts. One part is what Professor Giovanni De Gasperis does. This is virtual reality work like second space, which is on the internet. It is everything open source code. It is everything for freely available, but it is excellent. He will show later on. It's really impressive. Yes. However, for distributing on tablets, or phones, or even making it commercial, it is not good because it requires a lot of components. It is ideal for looking from the server and from cooperation with other students and professors. And my part of my company is to make it commercial, to make it also available so that there could be, for example, a spin-off of a university or a company that together with university or secondary school produces this also commercially. On the other hand, of course, we are looking forward to establish project with you so that this could also be free. Just for this project, if you were interested, we can translate into your Azeri language and then discuss whether to be free or not. It's not. We are happy with any solution.
We'll need to talk about it. Yes.
Yeah, just like tablets. Just a few minutes before we were talking about how many computers. Some universities have more computers, the others less. But every student has an iPhone, now smart iPhone like that one, where also runs what I was showing there. You can later on have a look.
These will run on their smartphones.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Android.
So later on I show. I forgot now to pass also that one, but we should do. So what is nice when you start. You say here in Azerbaijan, you have to eat kebab with fingers. Mm-hmm. And so, in a way, this is also, you have to touch the virtual reality world with fingers. If you have tablet and you move it so around, and so it's much more impressive than using a mouse or just looking at a video. So let's start now with presentation. This is the left now.
Presenter.
Yeah, so this is what I was telling. These are the applications. Just visit my website. You have my visit card, and it is on the brochure. You can take these brochures and then distribute them to everybody interested, if you like. we are making, this is a bit technical at first, in a very good program for modeling, then we make animations, and it looks like this. I'm showing this because any teacher, any student can make this. It is not difficult if you just wanting to make some. You make such balls, it is called sets here, and then you produce, for example, an animal, because I'm biologist, I show animal. On the other hand, you can download models now from Google SketchUp. This we use mainly with the virtual laboratory. Then you add animations by adding the bones, and here is this dragonfly already in the virtual reality world. This is the animation, the virtual reality world. You are just rotating around there. It is the human ear, and as you saw here, one can then, here is simulation of the sound wave which comes to the tympanum, and then the ear bones move. And here further scene of this, you can change the frequency, and then you see in the inner ear later on how this frequency is coded. You can even speak in the microphone of the iPad, and then you see which parts of the middle of the inner ear, sorry, you get excited, so I'm sure not to go too much in the biology here. Now this is the structure and function of the eye. This is the general structure. These are the structures of rods and cones. You can look them as whole or in section, as here shown. And this is the animation which shows when the photon at first came, the photon like this, then it reflects from the pigment layer and comes into the cone. And this is already the excitation. And then it goes further. In fact, here is hyperpolarization important, because these cells fire all the time. This is the symbol of firing, like visitors, but schematically. And when the photon comes, then this is inhibited. This is shown on the animation, so that the student can instantly see what's the point. I used here now probably more time to explain than one would need to understand if looking at this. The structure of the skin. This is for mechanoreceptors, Golgi tendon organ, and muscle spindle. This is also mechanoreceptor. Here is the code. These are the muscle cells, and this is the sensory organ. Here it's quite a complicated structure, so let us read it. Oh, this is a little technical. Oh no, how is? Yes, this is the Pacini corpus in the skin also. And for the taste bud is microvilli. You can also here see how molecules, these are molecules of taste, and molecules that are dissolved in come to the taste bud. This is the organ, the olfactory organ of smelling, where you also go through all the structure.
How many of these kind of animations you have?
It is 48 up to now, 48 scenes. We use only one scene now, that these are 48. This is the human ear is for free, and the others cost. So in this configuration, if you buy all 48, then it comes €15. So I think it's not expensive. You can buy also singular, then it's one. For example, ear or eye or photosynthesis or metabolism, I have Calvin cycles and so on. Sorry, this is photosynthesis and the glycolysis I wanted to say before.
In medical university, and I understand you work mainly with the medical university, right?
Yes.
Or actually there's a biology faculty in state as well. Sorry. So in these universities, do you get special kind of requests from them, like on particular simulations they want, or you just give them the standards, you use in...
If we have a project, then we do it tailored way, like here virtual laboratory or so.
We've talked to them about what things they want in the virtual laboratory, what tests or methods they would like to see.
But the point is, this particular project, these are additional, well, not spin-offs, but that's what the, let's say the icing on the cake, sorry. What we are trying to do is to teach them how to prepare those.
Okay.
So that's what the Tempus project is
The
about.
whole thing it's based, we hope that by teaching the IT people how to create these images, then people in other faculties within the university, whatever, will use these individuals to create their own
local capacity.
Yes, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's the idea.
But as you said, in these universities, and generally in all the universities, because we work with the Southern Caucasus, this project involves Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Ukraine. And in Ukraine universities, they're slightly higher level, particularly in Odessa.
They're very good.
Yeah.
They are very good.
Yes.
Computers.
Even we work with their programs.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. But in Georgia and Azerbaijan, it's the same kind of a
Exactly.
level, absolutely. Because it's difficult to find the already prepared, trained people in the universities. IT. That's exactly what you are saying.
So the other important point here is that what we're doing within these two universities is if we train people to do it, the idea also is that they can help, in theory, they can help other universities in Azerbaijan. They can actually request, the universities can request specific things they want to do from the people in these universities, or even the people who are trained by us to do the technology, they can also go and train other people to do these things.
That's right.
This is the goal, and this is the whole important thing about Tempus. Tempus is a pyramid. So the idea is that the teacher teaches the teachers.
Right. That's right, and that's very, very important. What we